All right, folks, there she is. This is the newest bike in the garage. Beautiful bike, absolutely beautiful bike. I've been wanting to get a new motorcycle for a while now. It used to be I used to buy a motorcycle every couple years, and then I was maintaining 4 motorcycles. It was too much. We were moving. I cut it down to 1, and the one was the green Kawasaki Versus you always see in my videos in the background. I love that Versus bike. That thing does everything. Love that bike, but it was time for something new, so we went with this. This is a not really new bike. This is new to me. This is a 2000 Kawasaki W650. Not really common in the USA because they only made this bike for 2 years, 2000 and 2001. More common is the W800, which they're still currently making, but I liked this 650 better because it was just a little bit more, what I'll say, old school, which is what I love. You get on this thing and you feel like you're riding an actual machine, right? There's no electronics on this. I've been getting excited about all these new bikes coming out, and then I go on and I read all the specs about everything, and I just totally lose interest because they have electronic throttle by wire and rider modes and traction control and all this electronic garbage that I don't want on a motorcycle. I just want the basics. I mean, this thing is kind of basic. You got drum brakes in the rear. You got a kickstart. I love it. I haven't had a kickstart in years. Love the kickstart. It's got analog gauges. Really not a whole lot of electronics going on here. We don't even have fuel injection. We got a dual carb setup on this bike. It is 25 years old. And it was kind of a retro bike when it came out. I think they made this to kind of look like a bike from maybe the 70s. Has a similar feel to my father's bike, which he has a 73, I think it is, Honda CB350. Kind of the same feel to this one. But just an absolute beautiful bike. I'm excited about it. I love it. I love motorcycles. That was my first love before e-bikes. So I'm thrilled to have this thing in my possession. And it's just a gorgeous bike. All the chrome on it. I think I want to do a few things to it to make it more my own, but I don't want to ruin the look of this bike. I think maybe we chrome out these side covers. The exhaust, I'm not sure if I'm keeping it or not. It sounds pretty good stock. I think we need to ditch these gigantic blinkers front and back and just go with a little bit more subtle of a blinker. Get rid of all this garbage on the, I love the chrome fender, but then you got all this stuff hanging off the back, which is just kind of an eyesore to me anyway. So I might kind of shrink that down, just a plain basic silver taillight with some smaller blinkers. I think would look really nice. And, just kind of clean up the look a little bit, but keep it pretty stock looking. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do anything to increase performance on it. I mean, it's got some pretty good power. Reading online, it's anywhere from like 44 to 50 horsepower, depending on what you read. And it weighs about a 470-ish pounds. So not bad. It gets up in motors to 60 mile an hour, no problem. It's pretty buzzy though, I will say that. The engine is very buzzy, a lot of vibrations going on. You feel it in your hands and your feet. And it's very buzzy bike. Almost feels like a single cylinder bike, even though it's a parallel twin. But let me start up for you and you can hear what it sounds like. Let me know if I should make any changes to the exhaust or not. There we go. Pretty quiet. Let's give it a couple revs here for you. I mean, it sounds decent. I think it sounds pretty decent, but I don't know. I mean, we'll probably keep it like this for a while and then maybe put on something with a little bit more growl. We'll see. I kind of like it though. I don't want to monkey with it too much. It is just, I think it's a beautiful bike, but that's the new toy in the garage for me right now. Sorry, it's not electronic. I know mainly do e-bikes on the channel, but gosh, super excited to get my hands on this thing and just feel the old school nature of it. But I do want to dress it up a little bit, so let me know in the comments below if you want to see the videos on that where I kind of wire in some new lights on the back. And I may, for these, they sell chrome covers, but they're like, I don't know, $350 for them. I'm thinking maybe I just try to like vinyl wrap them chrome. I don't know, and just show you the process of that. We'll see. We'll see. Let me know. Let me know if you want to see any of that stuff. Otherwise, I might just show you the finished product of when I'm done, because I know you guys are much more interested in the e-bikes, but this baby's got my attention right now. Oh, and one other thing I got to change. I got to change the seat. It's hard. It's a hard, very firm seat, and it's one that kind of pitches forward, so you're always sliding into the tank. And I hate that feeling of just constantly falling forward into the gas tank. So I'm going to try to find out a seat that's a little bit more flat with a scoop in the back right there, kind of more of a distinction between passenger seat and driver's seat. And I think that will help out tremendously on just kind of the comfort of this. It's a pretty comfy bike, but the sliding forward feeling is not my favorite. But let me know what you think of this, baby, and I will see you in the next one.